The joy of Easter. We are on the sixth Sunday on the glorious, grace-filled season of Easter. You know, last week we heard Jesus exhorting, "I am the vine, you are the branches." This time Jesus proclaims, "This is my commandment, love one another as I have loved you." No one has greater love than this, to lay down one's life for one's friends. Jesus reminds us again of the greatest kind of love and service that He teaches His disciples. As a matter of fact, He already laid down His life for His friends, His disciples, and for us. We are so used to hearing the expression, the joy of Easter. The Easter season is a season of joy. But what type of joy? Where does our joy come from? Does it come from the true spirit and meaning of Easter? The readings for today bring us to the heart of Easter and the unique type of joy that Easter brings to us. In the first reading, the mission of the apostles has begun, and it started to grow. They preached to the Gentiles, and their intention was to bring them to the fold. Peter went to Cornelius and his household. It clearly shows that the Holy Spirit is at work in them. The risen Lord freely outpours His Spirit, and because of this, Peter experiences joy. The joy of being surprised, of being open, and of seeing and allowing the risen Lord to work as He pleases. The joy of being loved. In the second reading, the Apostle John reminds us that God is love. This is not a definition, but a conviction of what God has done for us. Indeed, this is a cause of joy and rejoicing. God sent His only begotten Son to us, not to condemn us, but to save us. God sent His Son to remind us that He will do anything to win us back. God sent His Son to merit His love despite our sinfulness. Isn't this a great cause for rejoicing? We who deserve eternal punishment and condemnation are given the supreme gift of salvation. This kind of love is what the world needs. We see that in the world today, love has become over-romantic, sentimental, and even consumerist. It is being reduced to mere superficialities. However, as missionary disciples of Christ, we need to be agents of true love so that we may spread the joy of Easter. If someone has hurt you, share with that person the joy of Easter by forgiving and renewing your friendship with that person. Share the forgiveness, share the love, share the happiness. The joy of God's friendship. We have been used to this joy of Easter that we need to meditate on the quality of joy the risen Lord gives to us. It is a joy that comes from His victory, a joy that we are given and shared. It is also a joy that comes to us because we have been loved. We who do not deserve to be loved. Therefore, we rejoice. Instead of having despair, we come to the joy of proclaiming that God is love. In the Gospel, we hear Jesus giving his last farewell. He said, I will send you someone so that my joy may be yours and your joy be complete. What is this joy that he will share with them? We can say it is summed up in one word: love. We see Jesus using other words. I do not consider you slaves. You are my friends. The quality of friendship of Jesus with his disciples is unique. To be a friend is to be deeply connected with one another. Isn't it that much of our pain is when we are betrayed by people whom we consider friends? A broken friendship can cause much despair. A friend who turns out to be someone who manipulates and uses you. But Jesus says, I call you friends. What then is that quality of friendship? I share with you what I heard from the Father, the secrets of the kingdom, the secrets of salvation, the intimate relationship between Jesus and the Father. Jesus and the Father is no secret to us. He shares with us these things because we are His friends and we must remain in Him. If we remain in Him, our joy will be complete. Friendship with Jesus, He is the cause of joy. Let us not minimize that source of joy. With Jesus, we see light. And this is not only during Easter, but every day of the year. Crises, problems, and difficult situations will come our way. But with Jesus, we can overcome any trials. Together, let us spread this virus of joy that comes from the risen Lord. My dear brothers and sisters, this is not only good news, this is joyful news. All of us are looking for joy, being loved, and for being God's friend.